time for everything. Matt, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Matt.
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, nice to meet you.
I'm Tony.
Matt, nice to meet you.
Hear a lot of great things about you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Not all of them are true.
Well, we're excited. we're excited to go out fishing with you. 7,000 acres. That's what I hear.
Yeah, 7,000 acres of fish catching fun right here.
How about that?
Lots of it. We're gonna do well today.
Right on, brother. And this is her first time.
Yes.
Very nice.
Never fished.
And this will be actually my third time.
Very nice. We're gonna get you on some fish today. There's no doubt about it.
So far I've scored coho, amazing, and I've gotten bluegill.
Solid. I think you're. I don't know if we're gonna get any cohos today, but we're gonna get some perch hopefully and some white bass.
Oh, right on. And
we're gonna have some delicious food.
This looks like a really nice boat.
It is. It's my Triton bass boat. Very nice rig. It's gonna get us there quick.
Right on.
We're not gonna miss any fishing time.
All right, let's go fishing. Let's do it. You're watching Bobbin with Babes, everybody.
Love you, hop on.
So Chano Lakes, Fox Lake here, 7,000 acres, a lot of species. What are some of the fish that we might catch today?
I mean, it's a wide variety of species. We may catch some pike. We may catch some walleye. There's a good bass population, a great panfish population, which, as you know, is delicious species to eat. And then there's also the bigger fish like big muskie, big carp, big catfish, some of those heavier weight fish.
Well, the history is rich in this area. In 1814, the Indians, the Potawatomis, had this whole thing, and the British came in and tried to take it from them. And they held their own. But in 1832, city of Antioch, the U.S. settlers came in and said, hey, and pushed the Potawatomis out. Now they have their own casino, and they don't give a shit. They're like, hey, who gives a crap? Well, welcome back, everybody. We're out here fishing with Matt and Ella. Hey, Matt, I got to ask you, for the kids that are watching, I'm sure there's kind of some safety stuff you should think about before you go out boating.
Yeah, definitely. There's always the life vest check and the typical check over the whole boat to make sure everything's legit and under the Coast Guard regulations. And then, you know, the standard checks before, it's all done before the dock.
Okay, so Ella and I went at 6 in the morning to get our fishing license. And believe me, you should have seen all the fishermen look over and go, what is going on? Who is that movie star?
Not your typical bait shop representative, for sure.
Yeah.
Not what the boys are used to seeing at the bait shop on Saturday morning.
What did you think about that? Pretty easy?
To get the license?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than giving them your social security number.
That was weird. You just like said yours out loud. I was like, I don't think so.
But that's part of the process. You have to do that for specific reasons. And then, because if you don't, you can get a big fine.
Absolutely, and it really goes back into the sport itself. The IDNR does a great job of taking all that money and putting it right back into the state-funded programs. It's not like your typical Illinois state-funded program where it all goes back in their pockets. It really goes back into the stewardship of the sports, whether it be hunting or fishing.
So, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I thought I read that they stocked this with like 2 million fish of all different species.
Yes, it's the Fox Chano Lakes is a world-renowned destination for walleye and muskie. Huge muskie are caught here every year. I think the biggest one caught was like 52.5 inches last
That's a
year.
good size.
Oh, that's almost
That
the
I
size
know.
of you.
I know that's a cool. Any questions for Matt?
So how many lakes are there then? You said they're all connected.
13 of them.
Holy hell!
13. Some are longer channels that are considered lakes. It's really based off of how the Indians or the government kind of associated the lake with the name.
Which is really weird to me because Antioch was founded in 1907. But they were all here established back in the day. But somebody finally said, "Hey, let's call it Antioch." So, what are the other surrounding towns in this area?
Oh, we have Fox Lake, Antioch, Johnsburg, McHenry actually touches a part of it, the southern part of the river. The south part of this river feeds all the way down into Algonquin even, and further south than that.
Wow.
And then into the Illinois River. And then it goes as far north as Burlington, Wisconsin, and Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Okay. Well, it's a beautiful day out here for fishing, everybody. It's nice and cloudy if you're Irish and don't want to get burned. Ella. Actually, I got to tell you, on my way here, I was driving along and I don't know what I did to upset this girl, but she flipped me off and then rolled down her window and yelled at me, "Hillbilly!" Oh. And I was like, wait, what?
I'm like, Chicago hospitality.
Yeah, like me, I'm like, hillbilly? Like, is that the new word? Like, did I miss something?
Wait, were you driving?
Yeah, I was just driving. Well, anyways,
With your car.
you're watching Bobbin with Babes, everybody. We'll be right back after this. We've got Matt, we've got beautiful Ella. Hopefully we can catch some fish.